All right, since this is an unannounced live stream and because I'm doing it on my personal channel, there's a very likely scenario that I'll be talking to basically no one for a hot minute here. Let's see here. Jamie's minutes. Let me see if I can find my own channel. There we go. Ooh, that is not very much latency. All right, so now at least I've got my cell phone. I can see you. Hello, Terrence. Terrence, my favorite bits. Mine too. Mine too. So I'll turn on this screen. I will attempt to turn on this screen. So here's the deal. A while ago, I did some upgrades to try to improve the live show, which I know a lot of people are not a fan of. Like they prefer the interview format, and I would like to bring the interviews back, but I think that this is working fairly well, right? So instead of we tried to make one show be everything, and it wasn't right? So the live show was like interviews, and it was news, and it was casual conversation, and they fought each other. So then I said, okay, this doesn't work. Let's break the live shows into two bits. We've got space news for the non-live portions of things, like things that you need to get technically correct, and you can spend a little bit more time researching and scripting. That makes sense in space news. Then let's make the live show their own thing. And then live shows kind of broke for a hot minute because we didn't know what that was. We brought them back as a casual conversation, and I think that they are wildly successful. But there are some changes I want to make to the set to help enhance them further. But then, more importantly, I think we broke interviews now, and I think the solution to interviews is not to cram them back into the live show, but to have them be their own standalone thing. Maybe live, maybe not, I'm not sure yet. So I see a world in which, oh my God, there are a bunch of people here. I see a world in which all of this, all things, you get all of it, right? You get your cake and eat it too. So for everyone who's saying hello, Cerulean Blue, Cerulean Blue, Yurka360 says meow, meow. Jay Hasten says hi, hi. Lenser Personal says hi, nice to meet you. I wondered if you do, yeah, I do streams. So I should do more on Jamie's bits because I have some thoughts on being transgender and the transgender community as a whole. And I think how a lot of transgender men and women, especially younger ones, kind of work against their own interests not purposefully, but I think that maybe they are very passionate about what they're very passionate about it, which is good. Like, passionate is good, but sometimes you have to maybe reel that back, or think about longer term stuff. And I know, at least when I was younger, if anyone had told me to do that, I would have told them to fuck right off. But you get the idea. Harry says hello, Harry. Juggling lessons. Hi. Oh, good. I haven't seen you for a hot minute. Juggling lessons. Terrence, this is better than doom scrolling TikTok. Is it? Is it? Ika, welcome back. Model 33 celebration. Oh, I will say that my Model X Plaid, its delivery date got moved up. It is now potentially going to be delivered this month. June 27th through July 18th, I believe, is my new delivery window. I still only have an RN. I don't have a VIN yet, so I'm really hoping they speed that up, because I've got family visiting June 23rd, and if there was any ability to get my Model X, it'd be amazing to drive the parents to our anniversary dinner in the Model X. But is what it is. Hey Colton, chat can be linked, but I'm doing upgrades to the studio, so I'm going to have limited access to infrastructure while I do this, which also means that I'm really only going to be able to see you guys on my mobile, because a lot of the cameras and whatnot are going to be unplugged as I move things around, and you'll see why in a moment. And you'll be able to help me out and let me know what does and doesn't work. Juggling, I love the live show. I also love interviews. Yeah, I'm not convinced interviews should be live. I think I want to open it up so that you can ask questions of the people we're interviewing, but I don't know that we have to ask those questions live. There is a power in that, but I think if I tell you, hey, we're interviewing, we're interviewing Jeff Bezos, send us your questions, I think a lot of people could send those questions in advance. Neurostream, oh, this is fun. Which plant can you, I don't know which plant is coming out of. I assume it's the one in NorCal. Hey Brendan, good to see you. All right, so here's what's going on. you'll note that during the live shows, we've got these two tables, and there's kind of like this weird section of the screen, like right here, which drives me crazy. You'll also note that Jared and I bring in our own laptops week after week, and at least for me, it takes a hot minute to set everything up, and they don't really look the same, and whatever. So what I want to do, and this is me being crazy. You have to allow me to be crazy. I enjoy being crazy. So here's what I'm going to do. I asked everyone what their favorite color was. So I have Jared's favorite color is orange, my favorite color is purple, Dada's favorite color is blue. Now I haven't done Dada's system yet because I'm not entirely sure any of this is going to work, but my plan is to put permanent computers out on the desk that look nice, and since tomorrow kind of has this multicolored approach, I'm kind of like making things bright and colorful and cheery, as opposed to everyone else in aerospace that's moving to black and white, which I absolutely hate. So I want an opportunity to do something colorful and fun that aerospace isn't doing. Here's what I'm going to do, and this may miserably fail. I didn't measure anything. Here you go. So for Jared, we've got this. That one goes over there. And for me, I know you're all already laughing, I've got this. This one goes right here. Now, in an effort to also make life right, like it's just going to cover my face. Now, obviously, these are too tall, and this framing doesn't work anymore. Now, I did figure that would be the case. They won't be quite this tall, and they'll be kind of off to the side, like they'll be this way. That might block this screen. So part of this is also going to be, hey, Robert. Brendan, where's mine? And then if we do Dada, his will be blue. So thought process here. I'm going to potentially change the orientation of the desks to make a more V-shape. I'm undecided on if we're going to keep the screen or not. We may just go to a double for anyone that's remote, including Ryan. Tomorrow, that's funny. But also, since we're talking about these things and it's a live dynamic show, we're constantly like, hey, Dada, go look that up. Instead of that, the plan is to install the NDI scan converter, the screen scraping utility, on these laptops, wire them into the actual network. I've got a network switch down here that we'll wire them into, and we can share these screens directly with the switcher using one of the 4K Sparks. And then then Dada will be able to actually call up my screen or Jared's screen at any moment during the show. And then for Ryan, he can actually, through Zoom, also share his screen. And so Dada will have 3 different screens he can choose from, actually 4, because he can choose his own. So everyone in the show has the ability to share their screen live. Everyone in the show has their own personal camera, and we have the wide camera showing off everyone else. Right? So, like, neat. Now, the only downside of this is NDI is, and this is a technical term, a steaming piece of shit. So, I generally don't like using it. In this specific use case, even though I absolutely abhorrently hate NDI, and I think it's a terrible protocol, in this particular case, it's actually this is a really good use case for NDI. So, let's get started. So the first thing is I'd like to unpack these and see how they actually just look on the desk and see what we can do for camera angles to get all of that kind of worked out. So let's go. Let's do Jared's first, because I think, the other fun thing is I did the colors kind of to be colorful and brightful, but also, brightful, that's a word, but also because, like, I just thought it'd be cool for Jared to have his own, like, favorite color on the set, right? Like, this should be casual and cool and fun and, like, each one of our own selves. And while I have not gotten Dada a system yet, mostly because I don't know if any of this is going to work, like, I'm either going to give him the iMac Pro or get him one of these just so that everything is kind of personal to that user. The other fun thing is we just moved all of tomorrow over to O365 for personal reasons, effectively, not really technical. It's technical reasons, but like Google Workspace is fine. But I needed some functionality from O365. But I also signed up for jumpcloud, which is basically a lazy admin's cloud-based LDAP system, or a directory system. And so when you install the Jump Drive service on each one of these systems, that means that you can use your unified login, the same login you use for O365, to log into any one of the computers here at Tomorrow. And I just installed it on the TD console. The reason that's important is that if I'm gone, or if Jared's gone, or whatever, anyone can log into any one of the computers. They're all part of this kind of cloud domain. I've realized it's not actually like an active domain. It kind of basically like just connects to the cloud and then creates local users and updates their passwords. But still, it's kind of cool, right? Okay, so let's see here. Terrence, I'm concerned this is going to be 8 hours, so this doesn't work. Guaranteed. This is going to be a 2-parter or maybe a 3-parter. Or what's going to be even more hilarious is I get started, it's a 2-parter, and then the show comes on Friday, and like half of it's not working, and we're like, screw it, it's fine. Let's see here. Need my live impressions as I smell the package. Tomorrow tech tips. I spoil them. I do spoil them, yes. Make sure they know that I spoil them. Lenster Personal, I agree with your statement. I haven't had a chance to get it working. I assume you're talking about jumpcloud as opposed to NDI. Yeah, no one gets NDI working because, oh my God. Like, SRT, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, it is easier to go. Well, it's nice that I kind of have a bit of a, let's not break my microphone. A bit of, and if I can get the new LED bar working, that would be kind of cool. I also want to do some better stuff with lighting. I'd like to like less wash, more dramatic, like a little more fun. Yeah, I think I was a little over aggressive there. Okay. Oh, I think I need to. That was not a feminine noise. Oh, hey, the pyramid scheme is going next door. Oh, hello. It says hello. Hello. All right, let's see if we can unpack this so you can see it. Oh, this is very similar. I got a Mac Studio at Company X. Oh, this is nice. I like that packaging. Oh, this will look great on the air, right? Look at that. Right? This is going to look nice. And I think my favorite bit, just little details, the keyboard and mouse. Color match. Hard to see. I guess not the bottom, but like they do, I promise. They color match the oh, the cables color match. You know, you'd think I'd know that. Oh, that's right. And the really nice thing is the Ethernet's down with the rest of the power stuff. Does the mouse color match, or is it just the keyboard that color match? Oh, the mouse color matches. Look. Oh, but only the bottom. So the bottom of the mouse color matches, but not the top. And there's still, this is the worst. I don't understand why to this day they make you charge on the bottom, so you can't actually use your mouse while you're charging it, and they don't let you put a cable up top. Maybe it's for design, I don't know, but like, if you just let me put the cable up top, then I could use it as a wired mouse when the battery's dead. I feel like everyone on the planet says this to Apple, and Apple just does not care, which is, you know, I would say normal for Apple, but I do feel like that's changing. I feel like they are listening to their end users. For example, right, so just kind of, that's nice. Okay. Sorry, just give me a moment. I'm enjoying the, right, here you go, and then you got, I don't actually know how this, okay. I think it looks almost copper on camera, but it is orange. I might have to recolor balance the cameras. Right? Wonder how the purple's gonna look. Also, the other thing I like is the purple should contrast the orange really nicely on camera. Okay. Oh, it just kind of broke off there. Oh, that's because they've got another. I got another one here, and it's stuck to the other thing. Jeez. Okay. All right. All right. So, if I were to deploy this today, where's my phone so I can see what you guys are saying? Actually, I mean, this is not terrible today. I can drop this. That's pretty terrible. I can drop this here and still kind of talk here, and you can still kind of see me. So we could actually have two of them. It would cut off a little bit of Ryan, but Ryan's generally in the middle. So there wouldn't be a whole lot of work that needed to be done. And I could kind of do this. And this would give me an opportunity to like look right at my camera. But one of the things I'm thinking is these are crazy wide angle cameras, so I can actually punch the camera closer. Let's see here. Colton NDI, another protocol built on top of another protocol built on top of. Yeah, and it's like, I talked to those guys a long time ago about NDI and like some of the things they didn't like, and it's like it's as if they have to learn the lessons of broadcast all over again, and that drives me crazy. If you just listen to the broadcasters who've done this forever, like that is actually why I prefer SRT. SRT, I can move in and out of buildings. It flows through firewalls much easier. I can actually pass it through, like we can get a really great SRT connection anywhere, and I cannot get a great NDI connection anywhere. I can if I'm on a local LAN, but like, how often? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't think I can lower them into the desk. Oh, hey, there's another. Geez, there's another one. There is another piece. So many little pieces of plastic to protect everything. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could drill a hole into the desk, but it's fine, right? Like, I mean, the point is to kind of, now, I suppose I could get a mount. I think these come off. Do these come off? Oh, no, I don't think they do. I don't think you can mount these. I'd have to drop it into the desk. I'd have to find a way to, like, I wonder if I could tip it upside down. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's not bad, right? Question mark? I'll just drop the. Oh, I'm near positive. It's peach. It's less orange, it's more peach, but I think you'll still be okay with it. Like, I mean, it's more orange than anything else. So, okay, this is this one. So, the question becomes, let me just see, if I zoom all the way out, let's see what we can do with this camera here. Move you out of the way. Oh yeah, are these going to be long enough? I might have to build new cables. So, ooh, I am zoomed all the way out. So, if I zoom, going on an adventure, everyone. Do something like that. There's less desk in this shot, but there's a lot more. There's a lot of computer in here now. But let me just see. If I come back this way, well, this isn't terrible, right? Maybe it's a little terrible. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the one with the stand, you can't remove the stand. I think it's fine with the stand. I don't think we don't need to do too much, right? I mean, part of the point of this is to like get the color on the screen, and if I drop it to the desk, you know, it's not going to look as cool. Actually, it does look fairly orange on my iPhone, so it must just be that screen that's not color calibrated. All right, so, okay. Let's see here. Oh, and I didn't really do this at checkout. Like, I just went to the Apple Store and grabbed them. I don't have that much force. I don't think about these things that much, right? Like, I suppose I can kind of like, that's really terrible. Okay, so this is where now I mess with the desk shape. So do we do a V formation with the desk? I can drop everything down to like one desk, so we're kind of, instead of double wide, we're kind of like, we're equally in the middle, sort of, maybe at an angle. Right, again, let's ignore the screen in the background. I don't know that we need Ryan on the screen. This is as wide as this can get, though, so maybe I do need to back it up just a little bit. Roll my focus. No drive. Yeah, thanks. See, I really want it to be kind of like, I wonder if I can do this. I wonder how hard it would be. The nice thing, well, I guess the nice bad thing is that's a little ridiculous, isn't it? Let's see the V. Thanks, chat room. That's fantastic. I knew I liked you. All right, let's see here. It's not pink, it's orange. It's supposed to be orange. It looks orange on my iPhone, to be fair. I was going to make a 45 so that was kind of flat against one side. Do we do a T shape instead? Right? Like, do I do a T shape? What if I did it like an A shape? So it... All right, let's do this. Let's take this off because it's medium expensive. Let's take... You know what's funny? The microphones cost more than the Mac. Each microphone costs more than that Mac. Oh, wait, is that a true statement? That may not be a true statement. Each microphone costs nearly as much as the Mac. How's that? Okay, you go here. See, if I was smart, I would have gotten like orange and pink, purple chairs to... Ooh, let's not break that screen. I just don't feel like breaking the microphones today, you know? I know, where's my sense of adventure? Okay, those go in the chairs. Now, what if I do something, what if I go crazy? All right, let's see here. Let's unplug all of this. This gets hot, holy crap. Unplug this, drop you to the ground, put you up here. What if I go this way? Oh, this looks like shit. I made things really bad. Yeah, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. So, okay. I would love a custom desk, but I don't think I can like Dutta works in aerospace now. I don't think there's a way. If someone wants to design and build us a custom desk, awesome, but I don't see that happening outside of someone in the community doing it. But yeah, a custom desk would be perfect, you know? Okay, let's pretend like we might be able to clean some of this up. Pretend like we can. Oops. Go that way. All right, we can move some of that stuff. I mean, that's... Which way do you need to go? You need to go... That's not terrible. It's not great. Let's see here. Which way? This way? Okay, I would have to clean up the ground. I get it. Let's see here. We need to maybe head down a little bit. Tilt up. Where is... Oh, I dislike these. Here we go. Okay. Why? Oh, all right. All right, I would have to straighten all of that out, but not. All right, there is a scenario where this works, right? Is this worse? Like if I put something on the front of the desk to make it look less awful, so you can't really see down, like maybe just some black pipe and drape. Which way do you need to go? You need to go, I need you to be over here. It's like the perfect distance apart where I can't. All right. Something like that. Is that straight on? Okay, so, oof, that is not centered. Okay, let's see here. All right, you might lose the camera feed for a second. I have no idea what happens when I pull power. Oh yeah. Awesome. That was intentional. Would you believe that that was intentional? Everyone buys that, right? Okay, plug that in there. Should give me a little more latitude. All right, so we need to. God, I just can't get these desks centered up. Because, like, I feel, I need a center mark on this camera. Can I do, a center mark? There is no, so there's no, neat. Settings, okay. Monitor. Frame guide. Safe area. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. I need a center mark. And then I tell it to display a grid and it doesn't. Thanks. Oh no! End of space station! All right. That's pretty in the middle of the screen, right? Like, I know it's crooked, but the screen is fairly centered, I think. So now the trick is get the screen squared up. Once I get the screen squared up, I should be able to square up the desks. All right, I think I need to just move the desks out of the way. I know all this work and none of it's going to stick. I'm just pulling the screen with me. I love that. All right. Okay. Now, let's get this crap out of the way. Stepping on an iPad, it's fine. I feel like it's just crooked, is it not? Oh wait, right? Oh yeah, right? Like, oh, it goes. Shit. Put it in the window. Put it behind me. Just peeking through like this slot right over here. See, it looks tilted, doesn't it? Like it almost needs to like, right? It needs to be like that, doesn't it? To be straight. That's a lot too. Like that's not a little bit. Maybe the whole thing is crooked. There's a chance that this whole thing is like crooked. Okay, we can deal with it being crooked in a moment. Yeah, I wish we could make Ryan go vertical, but he was kind of unwilling to. Like, he's got a small space in his room, and he really doesn't like change of any sort. So I don't think I'm going to be able to convince him to do anything of that sort. Like, we tried to do it once, and he fought me every step of the way. So I don't feel like having that fight. Mount it from the ceiling. That might be. It's Pride Month. The screen doesn't need to be straight. That's funny. Okay, let's just do now. Where's the middle? That's the middle, right? And then this person is not really in the shot, so I need to come this way. Keep it in the middle. Okay, and we need it to be like here. Right? Let's see if I can do this without screwing too many things up. This is difficult. I think it's this far over. All right, well, I can line it up to like that pole, and then we can use that kind of as a marker, I guess. And then I take this position, come into like here. Maybe this is all stupid. Should I just run one desk that's like sideways, and we all just kind of talk to the camera? But then, well, I could raise this desk up, lower that desk, put the iMacs on that desk so they're like lower. Hang on, let's try that. You know what? We're going to deal with the screen later. Let's make it look good without the screen, shall we? Right? Say goodbye to the screen. Goodbye, screen. Okay. Yes? And then what if we just simply take one of these desks and drop it like it's hot. Okay, we'll move this one out of the way. Pretend like that's not there. Okay, this needs to all go this way. Get it further away from the set. Little depth of field action going on. Ooh, this isn't terrible, right? You'd think I'd know how to. Yeah. Okay, so. I feel like this is a similar issue, but we could kind of be like this next to each other. Maybe I need a round table? Too close? Am I too close? I think I can fit two of us on here fairly comfortably. Right? Oh, where did you guys go? Hello. Right? Because then I think we can just kind of like, we can just talk with each other. We can be this close to each other. And then the question is, where do we put Ryan? But we can just kind of maybe drop Ryan. One other thing I could try, because now I have a little bit of zoomy. It goes 1 on top, 2 on the bottom. You're going to lose your feed, sorry. Oof. This has to come this way. I'm detangling everything and I'm being lazy. Okay. This is the input, which should give me tally, and this is the output, which should get your video back up. Cool. Now I can do this, and I can do this. Okay. All right. All right, well, the camera itself is crooked. And then maybe we come back up a little bit. Where did that go? So the advantage of the disadvantage of this is I see so much less of the set now, right? Like I do still need to kind of come out a little bit. Now it looked cooler this way, right? It looked cooler when it was zoomed out. Just kidding. Because you see so much more set. Yeah, that's definitely cooler. Maybe punch in just a little bit. Yeah, something like this. Okay, roll my focus. Oh, I'm not level. I'm not straight. Or am I? Okay, how about that? I think something like, okay, you should probably roll it to the chair. Somewhere in between there, okay? Like in general, what do we think of this? And then again, I can raise everything up a notch. So like I would be at the edge of the desk here, Jared would be there. We'd probably be talking this way to each other. I don't have a really great solution for Ryan other than what we can do is instead of having him on the screen behind us, we can actually just drop him into a double, right? So when we go to him, we can just actually like he can just be part of it. Like, why does he have to be on a TV? Also, Ryan doesn't say a lot during the shows. Like, he likes to just sit there and Google, which makes it weird, which is fine. Like, he's allowed to do that. I mean, it's, oh, fuck 30 in the morning for him. But then if he's just sitting there not saying anything. Okay, let's see what this looks like with this. This is going to break. But this is where if I raise the desk up, yeah, so this breaks everything, right? But if I put this like right here, like it's kind of hard to tell. It might look shitty on camera, but this might be kind of cool. So this is basically, this would be on a lower, let's see if I have something that's lower that I can, oh, actually, what if it's actually off camera? And I know that it's all colored and everything, but still that, ooh. Oh. So you see the top of the computer. It is a little bit far away from me, but I can embiggenate the text. And you can Neurostream. I feel like Jamie's the sort that might wait until everyone goes home after work before beginning the real work, so it's done right. So I will say at Company X that is not true. Especially when it comes to like cable management and design and whatnot. The people who do that and that are on my team for all of that fun jazz, they're so much better at it than I am. It's not even funny. Like they are so much better at it than I am. Does this feel good? Like if I had another person here, does this feel a little more intimate? Does this feel a little bit, I think I can actually move this closer and actually still have it be okay. Because it's got this giant chin. So I think like that. You get a little bit more of the Mac in the shot. Is that all right, or is this really shitty? I can ped up and tilt down a little bit to get a little bit more. But the nice thing is we're kind of cropping out the logo. And that really only applies to the two shot. It might be fun to get a reverse shot too. I'm not sure how to do that though. Yeah, right? Like this is kind of cool. And I think if we raise this table up a little bit more, and then I drop that other table on this side, because this is just sitting on the iMac box, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I can raise these tables up, and these chairs do not go much higher up. But they do go higher, right? So I can, although this looks pretty decent on camera, doesn't it? I just need to, let me pet up. It is 80 degrees in here Fahrenheit, and so it's fucking warm. I don't think the HVAC is working correctly. But this works. And actually this might be better overall anyhow. It's kind of fun. How much? So this is as low as this. Oh, this would have to be. I might have something better for this, but like, yeah, we like this. I sit here. Well, no, I sit there. Jared sits here, or maybe I sit here. Whatever we think. Does everything need to rotate this way so we get more of that part of the set? I should actually get this camera going maybe so I can see, because my camera would be over here. And Jared's camera would be over here in this setup. Yeah, right? Because I think I can get the other one, and so it's like purple and orange. And so you kind of still have like this subtle purple and orange look. I don't feel like it's too bad, right? Or my other option is, and this might be too much, I can get, that's too much. I mean, this is nice because it's out of the shot. But it's got a, yeah, I don't think that works. Let me see, because I can't just keep it on this tipsy box. Let me see if I have something less shitty. That's a technical term. What do we do with Ryan? What do you guys think? Just kind of noodle this while I'm working on this. Like, do we just do a double box and to kind of do it in software, so to speak? Do we, how tall is that as compared to my box? Giggity. I can say that now. All right. Okay, so it is a little taller, so that might actually be okay. So I do have a, do I have one that's easier to move? Nah. Let's see. Actually, yeah, this one is not needed. We can move this over here. Is there anything in here? Damn it. And then I think in here, all of these are in use. Yes. Fart sticks. Okay, well, this is all moving. I know you guys can't see any of it, I'm sorry. I'm in the green room. It's so much cooler in the green room. Oh, it's so nice. Like the building has 2 HVACs. One of them works, one of them doesn't. Oh my God, this has the old IFBs from like years ago. That's incredible. Okay, before I move this, I'm gonna clear everything off of it, but before I move it, I wanna see what you guys think, because this is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass to move. This is like lava rock. Okay. In your opinion, community, is this a better setup than what we have today? Ignoring Ryan for a moment, do we like this general look and feel better than the current look and feel? Like, is this a little bit more intimate, a little bit more like, I don't want to say talk show, but. And maybe we put Ryan on a screen in front of us, and then we, like right below the camera, and we have a camera that kind of shoots this way, so you guys can see kind of what we see with our screens and whatnot. Feels like a, but then I've got another person over here, right? So the two of us would kind of be like this, right? Or do I need to rotate the table this way towards the camera? See, I'm trying to avoid that look though. Still too square. I mean, it's a square table. What do you, I don't know how to not make it a square table. What if we didn't have a table? Microphones. Well, we could move back to the wired microphones, right? I think Jared would do better with a wired microphone than the or to the wireless, excuse me, we could move back to the wireless microphones. Like, what if I just put okay. Because I mean, I don't necessarily, oh, and of course I just moved everything on top of this. The very thing that I want to move now. It's too square. Like, I could go get a round table. Maybe that's what this needs. Or an oval table. Or what if there's, like I said, what if there's just no table? What if we do something a little more? Oof. This might be the wrong color for the set, but fuck it. That's what rattlers are for. Okay. What if? What if? Yeah, I'll have to kind of ignore the huge mess that's about to ensue here, right? Okay, so this needs to come this way, and you are unplugged and free. You are. Let's get you set here so you don't die. Let's take you off of this unsteady stand. Let's get the hair out of my mouth. Take this out. Ow. Okay. What if we just kind of sit? I don't know what I do with my, like, I have another idea, but first off, what do we just generally think of this? Does this work? Is this better or worse? What I could do is I could move the tables on either side of us, so they're kind of flanking like so we're on the inside of the tables instead of the outside, right? This allows me to have my keyboard, mouse, and I can rotate this over so I can still have this. What do we think of this? Okay, and the Mac kind of doesn't work now, but I can kind of do. The problem is now I need to look away when I'm looking things up. I suppose I can, that's too tall. But like, I've got a computer over here where I can yeah, right, so yeah, Colton brings up a good point. It works well for right-handers, but what about the other side? See, the thing is, in order for me to work on the computer, so I'm talking to you, I'm having a conversation, and Jared would be right here, but I'm inherently trying to turn this way to work on my computer. Right? So I'm turning away from you. Like the Mac in front. Yeah, so I think this was better. And I feel like I should probably undo the purple Mac just so that. Okay. Whew! It's warm in here. And the other thing I can do is I can get a little bit more lovey-dovey with you guys. So we can pull up. I can get all up. All right, so I can be like here. Jared could be like right there. Let me get another chair so you can see where Jared would go. Or vice versa, right? Whoa, caught on cables. Right, so we're kind of, let's get that wave over there. Where would I go? Like here and here. maybe we can play with the angles a little bit, but I don't know what to do with the keyboard and mice though, right? Because how am I controlling my Macs? There's no surface to put these things on. I suppose I can grab something else. Yes, the nice thing about the table in the middle is we are always facing each other. And actually, if we did something a little bit more like this, I should probably just get the other iMac out. But we could do something like this, where his Mac is like this. Let me just get the purple one out. I mean, you see what I'm trying to go for, right? I'm trying to get this to be a little more cash, but also be able to, like, I think the computers are kind of a, I don't want to say super important part, but like, I think it's important to be able to, when you're thinking about things or calling things up, to be able to just call it up on a web interface and then be able to show you guys. Okay, this is a slightly poor design with regards to the handle. Okay. We're not going to go to the trouble of like unpacking the rest of it, but like here's purple. Okay, so. Okay, well, we're going to do some of it. Oh my God, this is a pretty purple. It's like a lavender. I lied, we're going to do all the tape things. I just can't not. It looks like dark blue from this angle. That's too bad. So pretty purple from the front. Should look like they should contrast each other really nicely. Color theory and all. Okay. Okay. I don't understand why that needed to be there, but cool. So then this would go like, I think these are something like this. And then these need to square this up, right? For the most part. Like that. And then ideally, I guess I would be here, and he would be here. Right, kind of in front of it. Part of it. And I lost my phone. And my phone is where I have the chat room. Here we go. Okay, what do we think? Oh yeah, it is creating a really cool gradient between. So this works, but like it's kind of a crappy interface. So actually this isn't too terrible. I feel like maybe more like this. Maybe, yeah, right? Okay, everything actually needs to go this way. Well, maybe not. Can I pull out any? Giggity. Actually, maybe seeing the computers more is not bad, right? It's going to be a clean cable design. What if we are like this? I suppose I could put the table behind us, although it's almost like we need, well, maybe we do put like a small, like Velcro on the knees. That's an interesting idea. It's actually hot in here. I wonder if I should order food. 6:15, maybe. Yeah, this is better, right? Like get rid of this table, but like this shot looks better. Maybe we. I need to ped down. No, zoomed out. All the way down, maybe. A bit more like that. I have no idea if I hit my headroom targets, but we'll find out. That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty close, right? Like, I would be probably here. Do we think this works? That's pretty square under the computer. Jared would be here. if this works, right? And then that works for the keyboard. The mouse is a little bit sketch. But I mean, it's okay. It's okay if I'm leaning forward and playing on the computer. Or if I'm like, so in this mode, I'd be like, oh my God, there's a great comment from so-and-so. And then I'm referencing, like, as I lean forward, is that too much? Is this too low? Or I can get, okay. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, I'm doing this to myself. Just remember that I'm doing this to myself. It's my own dumbass fault. This is old school space vidcast right here. This is from back in our apartment before we even moved into the studio. Ooh. Oh, I wish I had those muscles from when I had testosterone right about now. Whew. Okay, we're through the doorway. Oh no, I gotta get over the cables. Like this. Ow, foot. Ow. And fingers. Okay, if I go this way, there are fewer things in my way. Pull this out of the way, pull that out of the way. Pull this way the hell back. Yes, fuck it. You come back here. All of this needs to leave. Oh, that really hurt. You go here, you go here, you go here. It's gonna yeah, I need to turn these screens on too because it's gonna change how everything looks, right? The color from the screens is gonna go on our faces. Okay. There is a little bit of a lip. I might still be able to use the nicer microphones, but Jared continually struggles. That was my ankle smashing into the TV stand. Ow. Okay. Okay. Well, it's square again though, but it's a smaller square. Ah, this is shitty. Ah. Yeah, this is not as good. But, oh, did I break open skin? Oh no, but that is very red. It's almost like, how do we do this? I mean, because then it's really shitty. See how I can make things really worse? I just want to point out that I have the magic ability to exert a lot of effort and make things so much worse than they were before. Fuck. I'll be right back. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Okay. Where did you guys go? Oh shit, Dad is here. Dad, I need a custom shaped tabletop. Where'd he go? I already said that I wasn't going to volunteer time for this. It's colder outside than it is in here. Okay, well, fuck it. Put that next to the brand new computer. And we're back to where we started. It's like back to where we started, but somehow also worse. So you're welcome. I think, yep. Okay, what if we do this? Because I'm still trying to find a surface that I can stick keyboard and mouse on, right? So something like this, and then something like this. Keyboard and mouse here, and then something like this. Right. Right, so I could be on this side so that Jared doesn't have to. Right? Keyboard here. So they're slightly different heights, but this feels decent, right? Like you still feel like you can see me, right? I've got an object here where I can put things on. I'm starting to like this a little bit more. I think this needs to come that way. Right? All right, and I can do that. Let me find the keyboard and mouse for this, because it's not just how it looks, it has to be usable, right? Otherwise we're not going to use it, and then what the hell's the point? I really like the purple. And the reason I didn't want to do laptops is because it's just really hard to, I just want something that's like here and ready to go, you know? And laptops just aren't that. And they can be. Actually, this isn't terrible either, because I can stick that there, and I can use, actually if I stay on this side, I can use my mouse here. Okay, internet, how do we like this? Is it okay that the computers are at different heights? And actually, I feel like this needs to come this way, maybe move like that. Like, does this insult us? Dutta says, where did Ryan go? I haven't figured out Ryan yet. I'm not actually convinced we're going to keep Ryan on the screen. Like, maybe we move Ryan to his own. Actually, I think I need to be more like this. So, and Ryan can actually maybe even go like right here in the background. Okay, so we generally like the different heights, right? Like, I feel like I like the different heights, and also Jared's taller than me. So, like, yeah, and then this does work from a logistics, like I can, okay, this works from this person's perspective, and I believe Jared is right-handed, so he would need to be a split, a little bit of a split. We'd have to kind of come down here to use his mouse, or maybe he just kind of, right? And then he'd be here. I think that feels better from a screenage. Like, this is really great. I can clearly and easily see this. Now let's see if I can't improve this shot a little bit. Oh, let's not fuck it up though. Okay, I can't ped down anymore, but I can. I feel like that's maybe a little better. All right, let's get this out of the way. I'm just dragging everything with me. You know, the interesting thing is we can still use the big nice microphones if we want to, or we can just use the lapels. Okay. This feels decent, doesn't it? For friends, I'll increase my OCD meds. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it is different heights. It's ever so slightly annoying. Also, I'm off kilter, right? Like, so that's basically the middle, right? So we've got an equal-ish, nope, I have to look at that screen. Ah, shit. Okay. I think that's fairly in focus. Okay. This is the two-shot. I'm talking to Jared. Talking this way, I can have that camera come over here and get me. I think for the time being, okay, let's get this out of the way. Put you over here. You go here. You come way the hell back here. Maybe we can get rid of the chat screen and we just use. Okay, right. And then, what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to move this directly behind so that this over the cable. It's like that. Okay. Now I'm looking at myself in program. I assume you can see that I'm looking over the lens, right? Like this is better than before, I assume. And I'll just flip those around. Yeah, right? Like, okay, so this is good. This needs to go this way, I think. Right? It's pretty decent, isn't it? Maybe one more like that. Yeah, I think asymmetry is my friend, and it breaks up the set in an interesting way, I believe. Okay, I like this too. And this is, I think, more usable from a set standpoint. We're going to move back to the lapel microphones. Hopefully these sound okay. Oh my God, I really fucked up the network. We're going to deal with that later. We'll deal with that in a minute. No, we're going to deal with it now because it's messed up. So let's get the $1,000 light out of the way, shall we? Let's not break Dutta's beautiful set. Like that. I hate all of it. All of this needs to be cleaned up. What are you doing here? This is unnecessary. Okay. This can come backwards and detach. This can get undone from here and is, okay, so we need to unplug this, which is no longer, oh shit, but earpieces. So if I get rid of, we'd have to move back to IFBs. Fuck. There's something about the headphones that's nice. Like it puts us in the moment. It makes us very, very present. You know? Okay, so this goes this way. This maybe goes like here. This maybe goes like here. Okay. I'm legit dizzy from doing all this. That's a good sign, right? Being dizzy. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. I think I need food. I think my body's telling me that I fucked up. Okay, unplug all of this. System yells at me for not having the network. That's fine. Pull this backwards to here. Get this set over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need food. Body's like, fuck you! Alright, shitty food, McDonald's. I need something fast and easy. Giggity. Okay, I need this for when we're short a data. Maybe we... you can see me crashing, like on the air. Okay, so this can, oh yeah, this can go right here. And I can just be like, boop, boop, boop. Okay, headphones would plug in here and that would be fine, I think. Well, we could wear headphones and still wear lapels, I guess. Like there's something, well, I don't know, we can probably make these, oh yeah, the TV for Ryan. So hang on, before I get to the TV for Ryan, what I've been doing is I've been cleaning this back area so I can try to stick the TV behind us. But let me see if I can get some food because I'm not doing well. DoorDash. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in the room next door where there's air conditioning. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, I'm off center, aren't I? Damn it. Oh, what do I want? Panda Express? No. No, I need carbs. Do I want carbs? Yeah. Yeah, Five Guys sounds nice. P.F. Chang's, that's what I want. How long is that going to take? 36 minutes, that's fine. I don't know if you can tell how, like, I think I'm overheating. Where's the Kung Pao chicken? Dim sum, soup salad. Main entrees, Kung Pao chicken. I'll do that with, let's do it with fried rice because I'm crazy. No peanut. Why would you get no peanuts in Kung Pao chicken? That doesn't make any sense. I want some plasticware, thanks. Fortune cookies would be great. That's fine. And then I need something to drink. Beverages. Pomegranate lemonade, that sounds good. Peach boba breeze? No, I don't like boba. Bottled water? I have bottled water. No, I need I want let's do pomegranate lemonade. I'll get some sugar in me. Alright, Kung Pao chicken, plasticware, fortune cookies, pomegranate lemonade. I'm making that order. Oops. Wrong address. 741 East Ball Road. That makes a difference. Oh. Cool. Can you see how red my face is? Like, I wore a long sleeve shirt because they keep oh, the problem with this angle of attack is you can see where the screen is coming in. The bottom of the set. I'll have to hide those cable better. Have Ryan look in from the big window. That's hilarious. No, I think I'm just going to place him like at the back of the set, right? Like, we do have an IFP setup, but like dealing with that's a pain in the ass because like the earpieces suck. I don't know. Also, I prefer, hello Nathan. What are we upgrading today? Well, a new look and feel on the set. I'm digging this a little bit more, right? And then let's, now that I've ordered food, we're gonna put less effort into this because I am overheating, but let's try and, to get Ryan's screen back into the set. This is one where if I could convince him to go vertical video, that would look a lot better, but again, that's not a war I wanna have. Okay. Too much? Too little? That's not bad. You can see the green tally light. Right? I'm here. He's there. Yes? Right? Fucking magic. And everything's hidden. This feels good, doesn't it? Where the hell did the phone go? Okay, seriously? Oh, it's right behind me. So now, the question becomes, looks fresh. Like it's a little more intimate, I feel, right? It's a little less expansive. Like there's not as much just like open white room in front. I don't like the Apple logos on the screen, but maybe we cover them with something. Not TMRO logos, because, oh, oops, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Sorry, guys. That's my bad. Detta likes the screens reversed from how every other control room on the planet works, and so I forget which one's in program, because it's wrong. Oh my God, that is a bright orange on that screen. Okay, here you go. That's what that looks like now. Right? Pretty decent. So cable management won't be a mess. Well, I don't think cable management will be too big of a problem because I can run it. So first off, the way the iMacs work is the Ethernet and the power are all part of the same brick, right? And so everything gets supplied to the Macintosh through this one cable, right? So I just plug in MagSafe version 9 because they like to call it, just like Microsoft likes to call everything a Surface, Apple likes to call everything MagSafe, which is super annoying. So the Ethernet's on here. This is the only cable that goes into the computer. Actually, here, let me just do it. Like, I think. Sorry for bumping the camera. Okay, that goes in there. I think I can actually just take this. Let's not trust Jared and take it down my side, right? All right, that's it. I think that's all and more. Like, you don't even see that cable. It's nice. I don't want to put 9 million TMRO logos on the screen. I hate that. You know? Hey, Ryan, what do you... I guess I can't really turn to Ryan anymore, but that's okay. Okay, so he's still crooked. It's like... I think I need to just like rotate the screen on the stand. I think it needs to tilt up a little bit because he's not, I think he's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'll turn 180 degrees to Ryan. I think, well, maybe I will. Like if I turn like this, does this feel bad? It doesn't feel bad. And I still will have, let me get my camera set up. This is me, I think. Turn me on. All right. Everything's lower now, so I'm not sure how well this is way the hell too high. Let's take these in. Take this in. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's not terrible. Pull you over here a little bit. I'm going to have to... So the problem with this... Woo! I'm jumping off set pretty quickly. I think everything might have to rotate left again. I think it's gonna have to in order to get, because you're not gonna be able to see, but let me, so. That's my shot. Like, and I cannot pan any further right because I fall off set. Right? So I think in order to make this work, everything needs to rotate 20 degrees right. Right? So if let me show you. If I move any further here, I guess I can go up to there. That's as far as I can go, and I really should cut that part off so that you can't tell it's the edge. Right? So that's it. Is that too tight? That's not bad. I need to be, well, maybe this works if I'm here. This isn't bad, right? We're okay. I'm not too, I know that focus is probably wrong, but like I'm not too far off center. I just need to, yeah, like right here. See, I need to be here for this camera shot. It needs to, I think I'm off. Struggling. Ryan is looking at the feed, and if you turn to look at him, he can't see you emote. If you looked right into the camera and addressed Ryan, yeah, I think we can address Ryan in the camera. Okay, but I do think I need to rotate. I think I need to move everything. So let's keep. If this is here, everything needs to move this way a little bit. So just a bit. Right, about like that. Ugh. And that allows me to move over here a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so then, oh shit. Okay, that has to go that way. Now all of this, let's rotate you backwards so I have room to do what I need to do. All of this needs to come. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I think like that, and then I do need to line this back up. This is. The problem is, okay, so we're not square up is the problem because that is dead in the middle. So there's no way. So if I take this, I need to place it here. Okay, so if that's there, then I need to actually move. So I was moving the wrong things. I need to move the computers. First off, let me show you. Oh no, damn it. I need that in program, right? That's program. Fucking hell. Dada, you're killing me. Okay, I gotta get this cable wired in too. So this is fairly even, if not, like maybe I can, it's just gonna bother me. Sorry, everyone. So we need to do what? I need, right? That end this end has to go up, and or the other end needs to go down. But I guess I don't understand. Oh, it's behind there. Okay. So for this end, let's just, for this to go up. So this has to go down for this to go up. And this has to go up for that to go down. So, God, I hope I did that right. Everyone's in the chat room going, no! No! It's all backwards! You're an idiot! We hate you so much! Stop changing! That's what I hear you all saying. Okay. Can I pull this off like this? It's fine. Oh, I have to change a lot. I can't just, shit. Okay, let's just see how much latitude I have here. I thought I could maybe move it like inside of the mount, but like not really. So I need this. Oh, shit. I question whether this will hold. How well did that do? Okay, maybe this end needs to go down. Let's not tighten you up just yet. So what needs to happen here? I need to, like right there? How do we like, I can't see the chat room. All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. I feel like that's pretty close, isn't it? Or is it? I think it's like right there. How good is that? Okay, now that I sit down, once I sit down, you can answer, but like, oh no, this is still too low on this, you know, this is too high, right? This needs to, this side needs to go like right there, right? Needs to come, like that side needs to go up just a bit, right? So it needs to be like, this is better, isn't it? It's more square with the top. Courtney says it's only Wednesday, you can fix it by the Friday show. Well, I need to have everything working by Friday, so I do have tomorrow to work on things, but like, Company X is keeping me busy. Yeah, where's the PF Changs already? Height is good, but the tilt is wrong. So, okay, so this is more square with the top. So this is like, it needs to be like this, right? I'm trying to get, okay, so up. Let's see what we can do to do that. Realizing that it settles a little bit. How's that? Nope. Oh, shit. Too much? I think I overcompensated now. Yeah, I went too far, didn't I? Virtual TV is not a terrible idea. Right there, I feel. Right. I feel like I'm coming to an end with this. I don't think I'm gonna. Because like this end still needs to go up, and every time I adjust it, I feel like it just slides right back to where it was before. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, I am crazy. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yeah, now that's too far, right? Yeah, it's way too far. This is hard. It's like one person, because I have to like right there. I'm gonna have to say this is close enough, because like otherwise I'm gonna be doing this all night. I think that's as close as I can get it. I think it's still a little bit off, but like it's not as bad as it was before, right? Or is it exactly where it was before? Yeah, we can definitely see Ryan on the screen in front of us. All right, that's easy for us to do. That's a non-issue. He doesn't need to be on the screen behind us. And maybe this is stupid. Like maybe this works better, or maybe what we need is I have a bad idea. Because technically, he's just a Zoom call, right? And I can pin people on the Zoom call. It doesn't have to be a TV. Now, the problem is if I do this, I can't drive it. Maybe I just need a smaller screen. But I mean, I can just go and buy a small TV. But to emulate that, let's use the computer I was going to put in the control room for Dada. Too small? Oh, gotta wait for you guys. I mean, we like this? So then the question becomes, do I get another one of these just so everything's matchy-matchy? I don't think we need to. Oh, hey, my order's been picked up from Poof Chang's. All right, so I need the same objects and program and preview. Oh, wait. So now I think I've got a little bit of latitude with this camera. Actually, the other thing I can try doing is, I can do. Okay. I think it works here. All right, so I need to get that in that shot so that I can get, because the computers are off center, right? So the iMac looks decent, but I need to use this part of the screen to get my center mark. So this needs to come this way. This needs to come that way. Did that. That's better, right? And then this a little bit more like that. Let's feel a little bit more centered up. Let me sit in the shot. Let me see what your comments are. I mean, the other option is we just don't have this on the set, right? Like, well, we can potentially do this too. It's a little bit trickier, but because we need to put these things back here. But that kind of works, right? Kind of hides them. Now he's fairly in plane with us, right? So it's like he's sitting next to us. Yeah? Yeah, right? The smaller screen works because he's so large on the screen, because he fills the screen with himself. So if that's the case, something like this. Maybe I go and find like a slightly bigger TV, like something smaller than this, maybe like a 45-inch, $300 Vizio or something that we can just drive from the control room, and then we can put logos up there, questions or anything else that we want. But like this feels decent from a size standpoint, doesn't it? Nathan, why are the colored iMacs at different heights? They are on different tables, right? So we are, like, it is not equal, but I feel like that's okay. Like, is it really bothering people, or are we kind of generally okay with that? Let me get the power supply for this going. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let me see if I can. This might be impossible to do, but just out of curiosity, can we get this going? All right. Now the next question is, can we run the blues, or do we have to use the lapels? So can I run this? There's not enough of a lip here. I might be able to run it from like here, and then just kind of up and up. Nope. I'm gonna have to say no. I think, because this doesn't have, there's no tilt on that. There's a, well, maybe. I think the problem is these, oh, well, you know what? You know what we could do? The blues are large. Actually, this is pretty close, right? This isn't, like, we can place it like, I could potentially put it like here. I'm not sure how it'll sound. I kind of need it. See, it's not going to have that presence, though. Maybe that's okay. I can use one of the other stands that's not one of the straight across table ones. Yeah, I think just a little bit bigger on this. Not a lot, but like, 35, 45, something in there. I don't think I have anything small enough to drive. But like, this isn't quite right, but I think it just needs to sit on the table just like this is now. And this feels like a decent experience, I think. I think we need a different one of these. And I don't remember where I put them. I think I dropped them over here. Yeah, this might work better. Can I use this? I think I can. Ooh, is this coming off? Hang on. I think I need to. I feel like I need to double check that. This should be much. Oh yeah, this is not good. Let's get this in there. This is where my toolkit comes into play. Explains why everything was shaking on my side of the desk. It was coming apart. I think we're closer. I don't think we're there yet, but I think we're getting there. And then the trick tomorrow is going to be, because I don't want to get these computers plugged in and activated until we actually like have a setup going, because I want to make sure that I get them in a nice place. And then the next step is going to be to get them kind of on my fake domain, get it so that anyone can log into any one of these. Let's see if we've got, oh shit. I may not have a bit for this. Maybe. You? Oh yeah, I do. You are this size? Oh, you're even smaller. Oh my god. Visually it looks bigger than that, but giggity, that's what she said. There we go. So much better. So much better. Of course, the funny thing is now I'm probably not going to need this. Okay, that one, and then I think it's probably this size. Nope. Big and 8. There we go. All right. Oh, much better. Now, can I? Here. I forget, will these work with the same? Oh yeah, actually I think this is this mount, isn't it? Maybe not. That should be good enough. Oh. Is this terrible? Like if I do... It's fine. It's fine. Just so you know, no one saw that. That didn't happen. And all of it was fine all the time. It's fine. Okay, so this clearly needs to come. So when I'm pulling on it, it's creating a problem in that direction, which means this needs to come, technically it needs to go exactly the opposite direction that I'm putting it, so this might be interesting. All right, because, and then this would be like here, and then I could have the microphone. Okay, this might work. Let's pull this off of here. What size? Right, okay, take that. Take this, drop this here. I think this is the wrong mount. So I think I need a better. Okay. Hello?
This order for ramen?
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. My food has come. All right. So now, I need this to, that's fine. I can deal with that later. Well, maybe. Like this. Technical term, but too much shit in the shot. Okay, this needs to go this way. I feel like this needs to right, like then I can, yeah. This isn't too bad. I feel like I can make this work. This isn't too much in the way, is it? Like, I know it's not as clean as it was before, but this should get us better audio, and I can wear my headphones, and then I can kind of still tippity-tappity, and I can talk to Ryan. It's a little bit harder for me to turn, but I can play with the microphone. The other thing I can do is I can move a table off the side and then have the arm come this way over the side. Maybe that would work better. Yeah, P.F. Chang's, I'm gonna eat food on camera in front of you guys in the colder room. Oh, I feel like I'm missing maybe the drink is in here. I'm gonna be back here. That's not too terrible. Maybe I do, I may want, let's see how well I can do this without breaking the camera. All right, holy sideways camera, Batman. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Oh, and I apologize in advance for, oh, you assholes, for my eating and drinking noises. Like, just don't put it in the bag. Why do you guys, P.F. Chang's does this. They put the drink in the bag, and then, like, no one knows, none of the drivers know that there's a drink in there, and so, like, you get fluid that drops everywhere. And yeah, okay, they put it in a baggie, but just hand them the frickin' drink. Okay, good, they did remember a fork. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, drink in the bag is weird. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. Oh my God. I love me some P.F. Chang's. Sorry for the eating noises. Juggling, I just ate in front of you, didn't even know it. Panda food. This wasn't Fast Panda, this one's P.F. Chang's. New show, Jamie reviews food. All right, hang on, I gotta get the advertisement on. So here's what I'm eating, if you can join me late. This is why this isn't on the main Tomorrow channel, right? Because like you're sitting here watching me eat and I'm answering chat messages on a crooked camera. Right? This is the internet. This is why the internet was invented. This right here, this moment right here. So, I'm thinking maybe the tables, maybe I have the tables flanking the host and then the mic arms coming off the tables, but the tables would be out of the shot to the right and to the left. I'm trying to get the mics kind of out of the way, or at least get that arm further back. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just, I mean, maybe it's okay. It is definitely more intimate, right? Before I continue to lock this in, I want to confirm everyone generally likes this new look. I can pop it back up if you want. I can go to a double, actually. Where's my super source? Macros. Left, I want cam 2. And right, I want TD cam. Huh. Okay, well, that doesn't exactly help you. Although we should probably start using, maybe we do get rid of the screen for Ryan. And we just use something like this. Obviously, I would tweak it. So it's cool, but it's better than what we had before, right? This feels better. Feels more intimate and fun. Like, I like the two different colored iMacs. I don't like the Apple logo. I actually like the offset. I wasn't sure I would, but I do. I'm glad I tried that. I would joke and say my OCD something, but honestly, that's an actual disease and I don't have it. Like, I like things to be equal and level, but that's not OCD. But like, there's a certain asymmetry to this that somehow, for some reason, I feel like works fairly well, and I'm not entirely sure why, but it feels that way. I think I agree with Dutta, but I also think that, so I think that iMac screen might be a titch small. I'm not a huge fan of the idea that we would have to also open Zoom on a computer. So what I would prefer to do is get an actual like low-end cheap-ass TV back there, but it has to be one that has a stand that goes in the middle, not feet, because there's nothing for the feet on either side to stand on. So I need it to be a stand, kind of like the iMacs, you know? Dutta says my biggest issue with making Ryan virtual, I mean, we would just go to doubles. We wouldn't try to put him behind us, but we would do an asymmetrical double, right? So our shot would be wider, his would be a little bit smaller. So it would not be two equal boxes. We would design the double in such a way where we can crop way in on him. Actually, I could probably even do it right now, but we'd pull ours out so it's wider, and we'd narrow his in. Joe, the iMacs have the added benefit of leaving room for the lower third. You're totally right. But like, in a fun way. I don't want to skin the iMacs too much. I just want to cover the logo. And I don't actually need to cover the logo. I just feel like I don't need to advertise Apple. I'm not sure they want me to advertise them. I like how the purple one looks almost black, at least on my screens. Nathan says, hey, you're the video engineer. All I know how to do is theatrical lighting. I think that's what's next. I'd like to give the set a more dramatic look. Right now we've got an equal wash on the front and the back, which is fine. Makes it nice because you can see everyone's face, but like, it'd be nice if it was harsher. We'll play with lights next. I want to get the set looking good first, and then we'll go back and we'll actually light the set once we have everything placed. But I feel like lighting it right now is too early because I don't know where objects are going to be. Joe says the apples are a bit distracting. The solid colors remove that. I think I agree. I'll play with that a little bit more once I'm done shoveling food into my face. I was playing with a cool side light and colors a bit ago. I'm gonna try some of that again. I do still have. I may shut off the overhead lights completely. The overhead backlights, the backfill lights, the hair lights, shut them off completely, and then do hard. You might be onto something. Good night, Colton. Well, we'll deal with the light in a minute. Let's get the shot working with the microphones. Get the tech up and get the computers running. And once we have that, we can play with the lights a little bit. Now the lights, because it's 8 o'clock here, the lights might be a tomorrow or next week thing. Sorry about the eating. What's this stream without some crunch? Yeah. Okay. Is there anything, let me ask you this while I'm sitting here reading chat. Is there anything that pisses you guys off with this shot? Like, is there anything you're like, oh, I hate that? Is there anything about the other shot that was better than this shot? Right? Like, I'll vacuum the floor and whatnot, but what's better, what's worse? That arm sitting there I think is worse. Well, I don't have a triangle table, so I think the question is, with what I have to work with right now, what makes sense? Like, without building custom objects, without going out and buying stuff. Robert, you said, I think the shot arm needs to be lower. You mean the boom arm for the microphone? See ya, Dada. Yeah, I think maybe hang on. Maybe the problem is the iMac. Maybe the iMac needs to go away to clean it up a bit. I'm almost done here. Like, Ika says, it looks cluttered to me. I don't think you're wrong. And if Ryan's not going to talk a lot during the show, why do we need him on a screen behind us? Right? Why don't we just, he's remote. We'll just make him remote. We'll build a double. Ooh, that was a pepper that I don't want to eat. We'll build a double that makes sense. Well, they can't really be lower down in the shot. So we're talking about the boom arms. They can't really be lower down in the shot with those tables because you need it to be close to your mouth. I'll show you when I get out there. Almost. Killed that. All right. So let me show you. And I don't disagree. I'm not sure I like that arm either. The reason it's so high, it looks wrong when obviously it looks wrong when there's no one in the shot, but when I'm here, I need it to be close to my mouth, right? So now it looks less cluttered, but I don't like this. So I'm thinking, so first off, to Ika's point, this whole thing looks cluttered. I think I agree, but what if we do this? What if we just simply don't have Ryan on the set, right? Like, what if it's just Jared and I? This cleans it up a bit. We're having a conversation. We don't need a big ass thing in the middle, right? Like, okay, so I can't lower the IMAX, but here's what I can do. If I ped up and push in, so can I just ped up? Okay. So that kind of gives the illusion of those being lower. I might have rolled my focus inadvertently. It's kind of hard for me to see here. But I think that cleans it up a little bit. I obviously need to get rid of some of this crap on the table. Right? So that should get rid of some of the less of the clutter down below that you guys were seeing. So do we still like it like this? Do I put Ryan back on? This fucker's heavy. Is it better with Ryan or without Ryan? Let me move this screen so I can see it. Oh, come on. Okay. Ouch. Right? So I'd be like right about here. I think that I'm in the shot for... Camera moved back and zoomed. So if I narrow too much, you don't get to see much of the set. Like I don't want to cut, like we don't need to cut these out. Right? Like the further, and if anything, I probably want to push forward and zoom out. Because I want more of this epic background behind me. Otherwise, what's the point of having this epic background? Better without Ryan. Yeah, so I think, yeah, there would be a mic arm over here, but I'm wondering if I put a table out of the camera shot, although it would show up in this shot if I do that. Maybe I put it over here in front so that it comes... Okay, let's just drop this here. Okay, all of this moves. This gets out of the way. Ooh, don't move it like that when I've taken all the safety things off of the TV, and so that was about to be very, 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 very bad. Okay. Maybe this goes here. This is still out of the shot, right? Let me put camera 3 in preview so I can see when I encroach on that. Okay. Actually, can I show you guys the multi-view? No? Oh, wait. Oh, but I can't. You know what I can do? I can cheat. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat. Okay. Let's do multi-view. 2, 3. I'm gonna do cam 1, cam 2, cam 3, TD. Now you can see everything all at the same time, right? That's better, isn't it? Now you can see all my cameras, and I can see all my cameras too. So with this here, I think I can, ooh, ouch. Let's get that framed up so that I can figure out what I need. I feel like, I mean, this is what as I can go. I guess that's better. Let's get this moved over. Right, so like right about here, this camera needs to move this way, so I need to move. If the camera moves, my camera needs to move this way, which it can do, right? So I need to be, so center is there. Right? Oh, and if I do that, then I don't know why that keeps happening. Okay. Now, there we go. That's a better shot. Right? These shots are better. 2 and 3 look decent. Let's move. Oh shit, I missed that it was in this shot. You guys could have told me. Okay, that's not bad. Like, it's out of the shot, and this comes off. Let's see here. Let's do, how you guys doing? Yeah, camera 1 is Jared. It's just not, I haven't gotten that side done yet, so the camera's still powered down. I'll get, before we leave today, you guys should be able to see all 3 shots. We should have both Macintoshes powered up and working. We should have the audio generally working. I feel like we're getting pretty close, right? Like, there's a table right here that you can't see that's just off camera, and it actually packs in the set quite nicely. It feels good. It's intimate from a host perspective, so I like it. And I think it will allow me to. I'm still not convinced on. Still not convinced on the Ryan cam. Like, I'm more convinced that we should, or less convinced on the Ryan cam and more convinced on, let's see here. If I do it like here, and I think less of it's in the shot and it won't look as shitty. I'll just take this off for now. Take that. This goes here. Okay. That's not bad. And then this would go. Right? Like, this feels better, doesn't it? Yeah, also can use it to place stuff, right? Exactly. So if I've got a drink or something, I can place that drink directly off camera. So this feels better and more usable from a host perspective. And since it's off off camera, like it's off all of the cameras. It's like right here too. It's like here. Oh shit. Tell me when I'm being an idiot, guys. This is gonna be way easier to get going when I've got the iMac set up. The other nice thing is I'm just gonna move like all of my chat and whatnot to the iMac, so I'll be able to just kind of like look down and read your messages, see everything from here. It'll be nice, I think. Yeah, I like the mic arm here better too, and it's lower profile. So this feels like it's going to. This just feels like it's going to work better. Okay, so I know you're supposed to spin the bottom, but like it doesn't want to thread when I do that. So we're going to spin the excessively expensive microphone instead. The other thing I like about this is we get to keep the higher quality mics. I just need to train Jared on how to use them. All right, so I'm gonna need this needs to go. I need this to be, I think this has to come from over here. Right. Yeah, right? I feel like this is far less intrusive if I do it. I kind of feel like I need it to be. It's just kind of here. Yeah, right? Yeah, this feels pretty good. I like this angle of attack. Never thought that this was done very well. Oh, hey, you know the other side effect of this? Fuck. Ow. I can move that over there. Ow. Ow. Or as they say, ow. Okay, so I need this guy. Oh, that hurt a lot. Oh, did multiples of these just combinulated? Cool. So let's try to get you going. Let's get you going. This is kind of a crappy stand. I'm not sure I like it. Oh, I smashed my hand on, you probably wouldn't have been able to see it. I think it was off camera. But I went to pick up the red net and it just absolutely obliterated my finger. It hurt. It hurt mostly because it smashed it, if that makes sense. And that wasn't great. It was what I would like to call less than fun. Okay, let's get this plugged in here. Actually, let's do this. I think this needs to go like this. Maybe a little less like that, right? A little bit, kind of give myself some breathing room. I wish that, oh, I really dislike these. These are not well built. I'll just drop that there. And then pretend like this is where I want it to. I think that's fine. And I think this is fine. And then my headphones. I feel like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like no Ryan. I feel like this is cleaner without this. So let me just drop, see, another nice thing about having a table over here is I can just drop shit on it. All right, so move all of that over there. I think this is actually, this is a coral color. It's a gel. So we do it. I do a dip underling under, and then I gel on top. Okay, I like this. Unconvinced on this. This goes down here, so it's kind of. Oh, you know what? Actually, shit. It's gonna go here. Oh yeah. I can direct the show from here. Oh yeah, this is great. This is really great. I can. Yeah, right? I think we're making progress. Okay, I think this side is done. I think this, let's do the, this is what it would look like if I were wearing my headset. Like I'm basically wired all the way in. So everything should look nice. Easier said than done. Is everyone bored with this, by the way? Oh, I still have 15 people watching me dork around. So this is what it looks like when I'm on camera. I can talk to this camera. I can turn and talk to camera 2. I would have to turn it behind me to talk like this. If I'm talking to Jared, like we'd be looking here, be like, oh no, on my computer, like I can gesture down, be like, hang on, let me show you, and then gesture like that, right? Like a little more intimate, a little bit more fun, a little more spacey. This just feels better, doesn't it? Like, yeah? I just need to get, I'm gonna need to get Ethernet to that. Oh, you know what I could do? I could put this in between them, and then whoever's talking has to. The vibes are good. I like these vibes. Okay, let's get camera 1 set up. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, let's see if we've got enough cable to make this happen. I hope so, because this needs to go way over here. Right, like, not that tight. I'm more like that, and then maybe more. I think I'm about like. I think like that. Let's find out. Yeah. Oh, it's too tall, but camera 1 looks nice, right? This is a much better shot for Jared. I like the planet in the background. I think that works. This works a lot nicer for him, right? So I just got to get his microphone set up. So Robert says, I like it. Maybe try it with Ryan on the screen, maybe one without him. I think the issue with that is in order, let me just see. So this is cutting me here and top of my head. And this one's cutting me. Okay, so when I'm in, it's not quite the same, but it's close enough. So I think this camera needs to come, we need to ped down on this one. Yeah, okay, so first off, let's get this thing level. Okay, that's a little bit better. Ped down, tilt up. Okay, right there. Right, and then like this, and then he can, like this, and then look right to his camera. This feels good. I like this. I could do this. Okay. Now, I need to do this. one's further away by a lot. I might need to, I think I need to, so it's further away by a lot in okay, so too far in camera 2, but I can move camera 1 shot. Okay, whoops. So this needs to come out a little bit. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Now, let's pull this backwards. See what we can do here. Now maybe pull this over to here. Tilt this way. It needs to be like here for this to work. That might be all right. I think the chair is not where it's supposed to be. Punch in too far. This works, right? Yeah? I'm still not convinced about this. It's kind of in this shot. But like, yeah, I'm talking over here. Hello, Fabiano, right? Okay, so now let's get this microphone. Oh, this one's much better off than mine was. Let's get this going. How did I set mine up? Okay, a little further. Come on, release. There we go. So I need to be right by. And then this would kind of go here. This goes here. What are we thinking? Oh, it is in my shot. Maybe that's just more reason that we need to make the Ryan cam kind of maybe like not be there, right? Like, right? Like this. It's kind of out of the way. Right? Out of the way. So keep in mind, if I go virtual Ryan, if I don't put Ryan here, if I take this down, the plan is not to put him behind us at all, right? It would just be this shot. I need to move that TV because I can't see shit. I wonder if I can go any higher. So the problem now is that everything is kind of, let's get these out of the way. Yeah, I know, I'm moving the camera shot. Okay, this comes this way, this comes this way, this comes this way. All right, you're all gone now. Cool. This can now come, you gotta go this way. Not sure how well that works, but we'll see. So, that's better. At least we can generally see what's on program in preview, right? So, I mean, we'll adjust the cameras so that they're a little bit better. You know what? I need to get a screen over there and a screen over there so Jared can see. But, like, do we like this or do we like it better with Ryan in the shot? Juggling lessons, I think you might be right. I think it might be So, I mean, it wasn't designed to, I'm moving the microphone as if that matters, but like you can, right? So you can lean in. Like we don't need to have him in the shot, right? That's not serving any real purpose at this point. If he's not going to talk a whole lot, and again, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying like that's just, okay. That's just where we're at. So I can, you know, I can see the thing. This feels good, yeah? Let me get this out of there. I think that's better. That's cleaner. We got enough humans. Maybe we can stick, do we stick a mascot back there? That might be fun, right? Hang on, I have an idea, as you would expect. Okay. He gets that. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's on the set. Right? Too much? Like, I kind of like this. I feel like this is cleaner. I can talk to Jared a little bit easier. This actually feels like it can be one of the half units instead of the whole unit. So maybe I go grab one of those just so we can see what that looks like. Because that feels like that might, like, if I just do something that's this big instead of something that goes all the way back, I think that's going to play better on camera. I think this is too deep, right? And then this would have to be like way up here. And then everything from my arm backwards wouldn't be on camera. Like that would be better, wouldn't it? I can't see if that made it. Did that? Okay, so we agree that we think that this table needs to be half of its depth, right? We all think that would look nicer? And actually, it would be a little bit wider if I did that too, which might be nice too. Might work better for all of the things. Let me see if okay, I could put a refrigerator in there. Ironically, we're gonna use this one. The thing that I just put this computer on. Okay. Oh, much easier to carry. So much. You guys like doing this? Like, enjoy seeing my creative process of me trying things and seeing what works until it kind of quasi works? It's either really interesting or really boring. I'm not entirely sure which. It's a lot of like, the nice thing is because they're color coded, we know which one goes where. Oh, fuck this. Okay, before we go too far, let's just kind of slide this into position. Right, like, I can't tell where it needs to go, like right here. Does that seem about right? How's that? And then how's this? We like this? Oh shit. Here you are. Is this better? Not as deep? This is better than the long one, right? And then this comes over here. His shit goes here. All right. So he's got a little bit more room. There's a little bit more room there. Is that fairly centered up? It's hard to tell. I think it is. We got to get rid of this. This has to come in a different way. This has to... All right. Okay. Oh, and now he gets this over here. Man, I really wish I had another one of those, a RedNet, because then I could just plug everything into the local device. I wouldn't have to play this weird game. Okay. So he sits here. All right, this feels fairly good. Maybe, oh, this is cattywampus, that's too bad. Well, so like the deep because we could play with a different mascot, but there is still a space in the middle. We could still sneak someone. Like peeking out. Right? That's not actually in our way. Also, I can go, so I've got this sideways, so I've got a little bit more room to play with here, but I can go this way. So go like this. Instead, I'm not sure if that's any better. Because that's pretty much exactly what we had before, except half the depth. I can't tell if it is pointed. There we go. Right. Oh, baby. Grogu, I'm sorry. There you go. Yeah, kind of this way, right? How's that? These are both M1 iMacs. I literally just bought them. I bought them exactly for this experiment because I thought this would work well. So, do we like this table better turned sideways like this? Does it make any difference? Like, there's less width for me to work with the keyboard and mouse now, but I still feel like this kind of generally works in general. How's that for a phrase? All right, this is locked in then, yeah? Cool, so now we need to get some other shit going. So let's take these guys and push them back. Okay, that's not gonna work. Don't tell Dada I just did that. Cool, that goes like that. Okay, now this is gonna have to go around this way, I think. We need to go, okay, first off, this goes, okay, before I go to the trouble of moving this big heavy thing, did we like the longer one or are we cool with this shorter one? Like, which one looks better on camera? Do we like the longer one so I can put a mascot like here, or flowers, or something else? Like, I feel like now that I've done this, it's cleaner, but it almost somehow doesn't look as good, right? Like, I feel like I'm missing something back there. I have a Constellation as our switcher. We're actually running 4K 24, and we're actually, believe it or not, using almost all of the inputs on the Constellation, all 40. Whew. And this is not a virtual set. This is a real, for realsies, physical set that I can interact with. I don't ever run out of energy. That's why I had the PF Changs on camera. God, I am getting tubby though. Ugh. Gotta get rid of that. I'm definitely working it off though and sweating it off. So, have we decided short table or long table? Which one was better? Which one do we like more? I don't mind running either. I just want to I want to know, Short. Nathan said, oh, can I do a poll? Hang on, I think I have, let me pop back over here. Short. I'm thinking no virtual Ryan. I think Ryan, instead of virtual Ryan, I think we're going to use, I think we'll use the, all right, so this is, that's what it looks like full screen. I think I do need to adjust it a little bit. Let me do, so that's full screen. That's that camera. That's that camera. All right, they're looking pretty decent. And then instead of virtual Ryan, I think we would do something like this, but instead of this, it would be, let me make sure I got the right one here. Cool. So I think box 2. Box 1. Right, something like that, where we could have, where Ryan would be on the right side, which is the currently the TD camera. And then Dutta can punch to him full screen, but Dutta was like, oh, you know, you got to squish things funny. Ah, shit, I didn't change my screen back. I think I need, let's see here, where's my, yeah, but the nice thing is we can actually, like, we can make it so that, you know, it's really quickly and easily you can punch between different things here. And we can even do, hold up, macro, so. -1. So there was a way that I could okay, so that's how I do it. So it would actually be something like so we can go pretend like, let's say Dutt is talking and then Ryan wants to say something. We could go to something like that, although that gets weird because stuff and things. But then we can also do like the three of us all talking in boxes, right? Or we could even say, okay, blah, 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 but then I also want Dutta over here, right? So like there's quite a bit of power, but what I can't do then is jump back to this box because it screws up kind of the right-hand side. But now we've got like, or we could, you know, we could be a little bit more creative where we do that so he's breaking up the middle of us. So we're like each looking at him in the middle. Like we got a lot of options here. Notice how quickly I'm able to switch between these. So I feel like this works better for the show than trying to stick him on a screen behind us, right? Like, that just feels, let me get that camera kind of punched back to where it should be. That just feels like a mo better use of the tech. And then, like, this is what it will look like. You can kind of see it in preview already. But if we wanted to, if Dutta and I were fighting, right, Dutta could be like, this is also why I disagree with Dutta on microphone placement, because I think he should be punching the show, and then if he wants to have an argument with me, he would turn to the camera, but this is why everything should be facing this way instead of this way. So he would, you know, stick this, and then when he's done, he can punch back to wherever he needs to go, you know, back to him full or whatever. But then the other thing I can do is like, okay, maybe we want that in the left. I don't know, I feel like this works fairly well. So I'm gonna drop, first off, I'm gonna put back on here, I need program, I need preview. Here I need 1-1, and here I need social. Cool. So now that screen, oops, I turned off my phone. So yeah, I think, okay, so we've decided on the short box, but this needs to move. Like that, I think. I think that's better. Now I need to get this out of this room. The studio is an absolute mess now because of everything I did. I should take a picture of what this looks like behind the scenes because it's nuts. Like, it looks pretty cool on camera, but behind the scenes, everything's screwed up. This fucker is heavy. Okay. I can stick this over here now. This is his computer. It's awesome. So now you can't see it. Well, first off, you can still see his computer there, but on the TD cam, I've given Dutta a computer for him to actually work on, which is the old iMac Pro. The idea being, if he needs to do something over here unrelated to the show, or he wants to work on something that's not gonna fuck up the main. I'm sorry, this thing is, so I'm stupid. I left stuff in it and I transported it, so it's heavy. Okay, next step. Let's get the network back up. I'm happy with where this is headed. Like I like where this is ending up. I think this is looking nice. Let's get, where the hell did I put my network switch? Oh yeah, we gotta get power going here. Let's get power. This should be pretty good here. And then you plug in like this. Ouch. Oh, I bent the plug. It may not be perfect, but it's better, right? I don't need it to be perfect. I just need to iterative steps, right? Just keep iterating until we make it perfect eventually. It doesn't have to be all at once. Very SpaceX of me, I guess. Although to be fair, I feel like I've always done it that way. Okay, what's the chat room saying? Would you ever add lighting control like ETC Nomad setup? I don't know the ETC Nomad setup, so I don't, is this just a shot of my boobs? I mean, oh man. Sad, okay. Now I gotta find the network switch. We gotta patch some, what did I do with it? I threw it here. Oh, it's sitting on the table. Okay. You. There's just gonna be this networking infrastructure and shit back here. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, let's get that patched in like so. That's not gonna be too bad. Okay, let's get you pulled over here like so. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And then this just runs up over here. We can deal with all of that bullshit later. Yeah, Jared's gonna come in and be like, what? The what? Okay, you go here. I wish I had much shorter cable. Do I? I need like a 1-foot Ethernet cable. Like these would be good for the longer runs, but oh, I in fact have 1-foot Ethernet cables. This is perfect. One for each Mac, because the Macs are sitting right in front of the switches, like these ports are. So this goes to. Make this 2. Oh no, this is Jared's, excuse me. So this needs to go here. And patches in here, so they'll actually be on a wired connection. How awesome is that? And then this one goes to the other one. So network will be up in a moment. Once I have network, I can power on both of the Macintoshes. What's the plural Macintosh? What'd I do with the, stood up too fast. Okay, I think I left the power supply for this. Yes, I did. Oh, it has a colored USB cable too. That's nice. Oh, this is really sweet. I like this. I have trash strewn everywhere in this room. Okay. Let's get purple patched in. You go here. Oops, just kidding. Right. And the really great thing is now this sounds so stupid, but like all of my power and everything, so like everything I need is color coded, so I know exactly which one's going where. I know that sounds basic, but when you're doing troubleshooting, being able to very clearly see what's where is super helpful. Okay. That's in there. You get this. Boop. Oh my God, they're Mickey Mouse plugs. What the hell, Apple? Why would you do that? Oh, Apple. The Mac Studio used Mickey Mouse plugs too. I should have expected it here, but like, ugh, gross. Seriously. All right, let's get. Oh, that's fine for now. Okay, I want that there. You go here, and you come around like so, and you patch in like so. And there should be one more Mickey Mouse cable. For those who don't know, the Mickey Mouse cable is like, it's got the little, it's the 3-prong. Looks like, hang on. Let's see if I can, looks like that. I don't know how well you could see that. Seems like it was blurry. Get all this out of the way. Okay. All of these guys should have power now. Boop. And yeah, oh, apparently that's not gonna work. Apparently, move you here, move you here. Thanks, Apple. The cables are ever so slightly too wide. Okay. Oh no, the child. Let's go like this, I guess, because it doesn't really matter. PoE. And then we're going to loop you around this side of the table so that we have a nice cable path. This will be nice, right? We've got the new slates. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but we've got updated slates. Stream is the first member of TMRO to subscribe to the TMRO Model 33 Plaid Pro Plus level. Okay, this one. Let's get the gaff tape off of here because I don't want it to stick. Cool. And let's get this going this way. I think it's gonna need to go around, 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 over and under and through. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, you patch in here. Oh, good. That has enough cable. Hopefully this huge clusterfuck of cable isn't showing up too much on the ground. Oh, you shouldn't be able to see any of this. It's all kind of hidden by the... I think I can actually use the table as a fake cable guide, which in a way, interestingly enough, almost stabilizes it. All right, so now this can patch into number one. Number one? Which one's one? One? Okay, you stupid. By the way, we're about to be there, right? Like, headphones and microphones should be working for camera one. Now I just need to find, I had XLR extensions somewhere. I gotta find that. Because I don't think this is gonna be long enough. It's close, but not quite. Like I want it to go through, follow the cable path. Go through here, go through here, go through here. Come up the same way as you. Oh, actually, holy crap. No extension needed. Look at that. Now, in theory, this might be a terrible idea. On, oh, no. None of it's gonna work because I don't have Dante patched in. The uplink isn't uplinking. It's... I wonder if I can go all the way. Follow the cable path, even for my uplink. I need to get this going through the ceiling. I have no idea how to get it behind the set, but like... Okay, one uplink. And you go all the way over. Boop. That should combinulate the networks. It does. Huzzah. Okay, turn this off. All right, it's not showing up in Dante controller. So I'm gonna try power cycling the main interface, see if we can't get it to, because it may not have grabbed onto because the uplink wasn't in place when I did everything else. We'll do the same over here. I need to find his headphones, and we should be able to All right, what'd I do with his headphones? There's one pair of headphones. Should have kept them nearby. Oh, here they are. Sweet. All my headphones are headphoning. We'll turn those guys back on. I'll unmute this, plug this in. I'm curious as to, okay, so Dante's flowing. Now let's get this going. Let's turn you on. Turn you on. Okay. I got a mouse. Hello. It says hello. I can't show you. So this is a bit that I may not have. I may not have the actual screens working this coming week, right? So like, that requires a little bit more hardware. Not now. Select my Wi-Fi network. Where did that water? Oh, no. It was sideways because it was going to fall otherwise. I must have put it somewhere. Oh, you fell out. You did fall. Okay. It does not like my network. Local network. Continue. Sure. Continue. My network may be unhappy. Yeah, the stream is indeed, like, the system is unhappy, but I don't know why. Let me try power cycling the switch. I'll power cycle it with the uplink already patched in and see how that does. Because I am connected to the internet, but my Mac is like, you're not connected to the internet. And then I should be able to get this configured, get it on the kind of fake domain that I've got, go from there. Yeah, we kind of settled on like a different type of V, right? So we're set, I'm moving this microphone as if it's working. So we're settled on more of a shape. So it is like, we are kind of like you said, in a V, but like without the desks really in the shot. I obviously do have a desk to my right. We are making that kind of, we're actually kind of making almost an A, like a V with a line, a W. We're making a W. That's the letter I wanted. But yeah. Are you back up yet? Nope, you're still contemplating life. Be nice to clean this area up a little bit. I don't know how though. But I feel like, okay, well, you're getting power. Okay. All right, so now, let's see if my DHCP server can DHCP. Oh. We're going to continue anyhow. Continue. I guess I don't understand why it can't. Does it have link lights? Oh, wait. Hold up. That's this one. There is, in fact, no link light here.
No, there's a partial link light. Just kidding.
Not now. I agree. I agree. TMRO. Continue. Creating my account. This is where, well, I can probably do one of these. I have an Apple TV we could link this to, and if we're on the local network, it might work better. But I do need this to work on the local network, and right now, Jay Hayes, I'm not getting an IP. I'm not getting anything. And plot twist is the DNS. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. So clearly, like, this freaked the network out when I put this switch back on it. It may not understand that there's an uplink. I need to. I mean, that doesn't matter. This is really nice, though. Like, I'm digging on the screen. This is like, we're going to turn off that feature because I don't want that to activate in the middle of a show. We're going to do that later. Continue. Dark. Cool. Sweet. Now let's go into networking and see what we got here. Network. Ethernet. Self-assigned IP. Well, let's try station 204 again. No IP address. It's almost like okay. Okay, so Wi-Fi is connected now. Let's take a peek at my advanced options, TCP/IP. It is getting, that's getting DHCP. So I'm not sure why. That's a potential problem because, let me just try doing this.
It might be as simple as it needs to be in that port.
Let me just see if 192.168.1, okay? Let's try it manually. 192.168.1 dot. Sure. 192.168. Okay, we'll apply that. It says it's connected. Oops. DNS. Maybe it's just simply DHCP that's not working. If that's the case, that's fine. I can deal with that later. So this says it's connected. Let's see if I can hit the internet's TMRO.tv. Oh, what? Holy shit. What's funny is TMRO.tv is going to the chat room now, and it's not going to YouTube like it's supposed to. Okay, so DHCP is just not working as expected. No bigs, I can deal with that later. But in the meantime, that means that I can go to, I wonder if I can screen mirror Studio. I wonder if this is going to work. Give me a second, see if this works. Oh, do I even have the Apple TV plugged in anymore? I don't know that I do. Nope. Okay, well, that's not going to work. It's fine. Yeah, that's right. I lost a bunch of media converters. Fine. We'll skip that bit for now. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's up. So now, let's go back here.
There's literally sawdust.
In the cracks of this table from when Dutta was doing the work to get everything going, which is a little bit amazing. Unmute 48. English. Yep. Right, and then, so hello over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so I will be able to, in a moment, I should be able to, oh yeah, this microphone's nowhere near as good. Not now, continue. Let's just move this out of the way. Not now. Set up later. Skip. Agree. Agree. Tomorrow. For tomorrow. And then I need to get both of these on the domain, which will be awesome. And then I'll be able to log in as me. And I'm curious to know if it actually copies my profile picture over. But then, you know, wherever, like if Jared ends up sitting over here, or if we've got someone else sitting over here, or if like someone needs assistance logging in, should be easy to do. Sorry about this. I will be able to get it moved over here in a moment. I'm going to let this create an account, and then my plan is to get the microphones working and routed, but I need to install some software on this one because this computer I should be able to control a bunch of stuff. And I want to be able to see you guys. Okay. We're going to not set up Touch ID. Continue. Dark, because who uses light theme? That's stupid. I'm going to turn this off because I don't... You know what's interesting? Huh. We're going to call this one host 1. Or actually, we'll just call it purple, right? Where is sharing? I can never remember. Software update, displays. Users and groups. It's like, it's always right. I'm just going to go sharing. It's right there. It's always right in front of me. I'm going to call this purple. Huh? How awesome is that? And we'll call that one orange later. In the meantime, I just find it interesting. Network. This one got an IP address just fine. I don't understand. Maybe I'll try a different cable or a different port. Okay, so now we're going to go into Audinate. And then we're going to try to, I'm going to download you know, I can use this address because it doesn't matter. I'm just downloading. All right, products. Don't take controller. So I'm gonna get some of the main control tools that I need on this system for Mac OS. And that way, when Dutta's not around, I can still run the show from here. Right, that'll be kind of nice. And then I'm gonna get the Stream Deck up and running, and then I should be able to switch over to this microphone when I get this all going. So let's see how well this works. Don't take controller. Hello. Oh, stupid. Install. Thanks. So, yep. Oh, I guess it had to install a pre-installer. That doesn't seem suspicious at all. It's fine. Audinate. No, it's fine. Man, there's a lot of noise with this microphone, isn't there? It's not nearly as good as the blue. Not even close. Although it sounds a little bit like a space station, I suppose, right? It's just more hollow. It's missing, I don't know, it's missing the love. Oh, you know what I can do? YouTube.com. I can log in, and then I can see your comments live on here. Jammy@tomorrow.tv. My password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also the password I use in my luggage in case anyone ever wanted to know. We're going to deal with that later. And we are on Jamie's bits. Those are my bits. I'm going to make sure this is muted. Cool. Oh, look at that. I have a chat room now. Pop out chat. Oh, this is nice. Imbigonate. Colton, I thought you left. Okay. Hello again. All right, now this should be done installing. Oh my God, it's not. It's still installing. That's different water. I want my other water. Nice thing about this is I can move around and you can still hear me. Although that's annoying, isn't it? Sorry. Okay, cool. Dante is installed. Move that to the trash. Make sure that's still capped. This thing's fast. I forgot how freakishly fast these M1s are. Applications, Dante controller, cool. Neat. Yeah, that's fine. Allow. Okay. Audio mixer. I still don't see this on the Dante network, and I don't understand. I might. Nope. Oh, here it is. How's that sound? Oh, that is so much better. That is so much better. Oh my God, it is so much better. It's a little freakish how much better it is. Now, one would hope because this is a much more expensive microphone, but like, it's so much better. You could hear the moment the Dante route changed, right? Like, you could just tell, oh, it must be 9:30. I can hear Disney's fireworks. What's making the sound better? I changed from, I was wearing this lapel microphone. This is actually a very expensive microphone pack. This is a Shure Axient system. It does not have show controller, but it is one of the earlier ones, and it's got a DPA microphone on it. And it's an Omni mic. And so, in order to get the gain working on that microphone to a level that makes sense, because, the microphone's way down here, it's a much, much smaller element, you have to gain it up pretty high. And all of that noise was the ambient noise of the station itself. But when I'm using this microphone, it's only that far away from my mouth. And so I can get, like, the gain is all the way down. And it's it's actually a tube microphone as well. So, actually, I think I like it like right here, because then I can turn to Jared, I can look at the computer. This has a pretty decent sound to it, and it's not right in front of my face. And when I'm looking at my camera, I think it's pretty decent too. So much better. It is. I think it was worth figuring out the arms to get me to a point. Also, like, I can look down to the chat now. Like, I don't need to have a separate chat screen anymore. Like, I can just see it right here. Even if we can't get these, even if we can't get these like directly on the air, like this is just better. Yeah, and having this table directly to my left, think this through. Like, having this table directly to my left, yeah, that's not bad. It's not quite as present though. I think it needs to be here. Okay, that's better. Having this table directly to my left helps a great deal because I can just, like, I'm placing my water there. I put my phone there. It's nice that I can look down at this. Let me just bring up the actual Tomorrow chat room. I know it's not linked. Oh my God, it forwards to Space Vidcast first. That's weird. Okay. And then if I ambigonate this. Ooh. Oh yeah, this feels good. Like I can do that. Yeah, this is a nice, I can run a bunch of stuff. I can kind of look down and see the different, yeah, this is great. This is really, really great. I like this a lot. I think this is going to be nicer for the show. It'll have a nice large screen in front of us that's really easy for us to interact to. I can look stuff up so I can be like, oh wait, now hang on. I don't agree with your assessment. Atlantis is definitely the best orbiter. Oh yeah. Looking at this, like when I search for Atlantis is the best orbiter, first off, tomorrow is the first hit, which I enjoy. But secondly, there's a Wikipedia article that states for fact Atlantis is the best orbiter. So, there you go. All right. I think we're good here. I think, ooh, we need to, oh, I see Colton just linked. Thank you very much. So, oh, and I need to log in, don't I? Log in, Photon Empress. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same that I use in my luggage. Let's see how well this is working here. Yeah. Colton said, and that's why I still had you on the phone. And I've got chat working. I've got audio working much better. I feel like this looks nicer. I'm gonna do one more thing. Hang on. I do need to check Jared's setup, but I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think I can just sit down and start talking. This is quieter. This is quite a bit quieter than my microphone, so I'm gonna have to do some work with that. But like this is working too, right? So at least is it quieter, or is it quieter, or is it just this preamp isn't as good? I need to get another one of those. That's what I just need to do. Okay, we need to turn off sleeping on this because, okay, so let's go to DHCP, apply that. Advanced DNS, remove this, okay. Apply. I don't understand why this, all right, we're gonna just reboot because fuck this. All right, one other test. It's just darker now, isn't it? It's not actually better, it's just darker. Right? That's not better. Wow. I don't understand why this won't get DHCP. Let's go into advanced. Renew DHCP lease. What the hell? Okay. Let's do 2. Oh, wait. Oh, I feel like it grabbed a lease because I got a green light for a second, and then I was in the middle of making changes. Like this must have gotten a lease. That must have gotten a lease. This got a lease. So why is this not getting a lease? All right, let's go back in here. Let's go to sharing, and we're going to call this one orange. Okay, I mean, it could just be the preamp on the headphones, which is fine. It just means that I need to get a new... I mean, I can just do it this way, and then it will always have the same IP, and that's probably better anyhow. I'm out of my DHCP scope, which is good. Okay. So now we go, okay, I'm on the internet. Now we go back here. Wi-Fi is definitely disabled on both, and you can hear clearly both of these, which is good. We'll be able to see, we can see Ryan, which is good. We can sort of see Ryan. Like, it's tricky because, like, this is really, there's a lot. Let's see here. I'm going to rotate that screen around again. I need to go to energy saver. Never. Okay. Cool. And we'll go ahead and sleep this system, I think. You know what? I think it's fine for now. I'll do the domain stuff later. I don't like the lights as much this way. I don't know about you guys. I feel like the lights, I need to raise my voice. The lights need to change, right? Like this is too dark now. This isn't as stylistic. It doesn't look as good. Question mark. And then he's got access to the whole chat room. Needs more color. Okay, that's an interesting issue. Hang on. That I can fix. That I can fix. Where did I put that? Here we go. Woo. Here. All right. Feels about right at least. Okay, actually needs to be like here. And this might be able to make it. Move this way. Okay. Maybe more like this. Oh. That's too much, right? That's not good. Hang on, let's that's not good either. No effects. Huh. Maybe not bright red, we think. I think. What do we think of that? I feel like you can just see a lot more of it over here. So it needs to come this way. All right. Okay, what do we think of that? Do we like that more? Do we like it with a blue splash? Is there a specific color that we like? Big fan of sideways. Well, I mean, one thing we could do, hang on. It's an interesting idea. I could do this. I could actually just go. I could get another one of these. Straight up. Forgive me. This needs to go this way. This has a stop. Okay, so I can't go that way. Can I go that way? You also have a stop. Take that off. Okay, I'm going to have a hard time. Well, no, I'm going to just have a hard time. It needs to go like that. Maybe we hang that from the ceiling instead. Pull the intensity down. I'm having a hard time telling on that particular screen. Is that too bright? Is that like too much? Like, does it add to anything, or is it just is it lame? Or I suppose I could mount it. I could mount it under here, kind of Star Trek style, right? We could go like right here. that immediately. Oh, you know what? I suppose technically I could go this way. Oh, really? I actually really thought I had... Oh, I don't. Okay. Fine. I'll use you. This is probably going to be the one that blows the circuit. The nice thing is, whoosh. Right? Yes, no? Is it good like that, or does it need to rotate towards the camera? I mean, it looks kind of like... I can't really... Should I rotate it, roll it this way? Because I don't think... Hang on, let me download the ATEM software. And while I'm at it, let me drop this on a static IP. Excuse me, sorry for sniffling at you. Oh. Okay, apply. Support ATEM Mac OS. Okay, download only. It's weird being where you expect there to be. Well, I think if I offset it, that might work a little bit better. I think I need more backlight. Hang on. Well, first off, what happens if I... And then let's do this. Hang on. I could put it on a stand. I could put it on a stand like slightly above the window as if it were like a shield sort of thing. But then I wonder if I feel like the blue is just not. Like I have a C-stand that I can stick right outside, like outside of the window, so it'll be like, it'll kind of be floating there, but I'm not sure how well that will actually come across on camera. But let me turn up some of the backlights again. Right, if I make everything way brighter, then maybe I can pull. Maybe I can pull. If I make everything brighter, maybe I can pull some of these down to give that more oomph. But let's see. Let's see how well this works. So I'm going to install the Atom software. It's nearly 10 o'clock here, and I do have to work tomorrow, so that I might be calling it a night here soon. We got pretty far here, I think. Like, I don't have OneDrive and everything working on these systems yet, but I think we got pretty far. Okay, Atom. We'll move you over. We'll move you over. English. You best auto detect it. Cool. Tomorrow switcher. Deet. Okay. Preview. Oh, it does kind of. So on this shot, it's kind of out of the shot. You know what I mean? On this shot, it's not in the shot at all. And on this shot, it's kind of. So I think I need to make it float. But before we can do that, we need to do. What is the software that I use with the Stream Deck? It's the. God, what the hell is it called? It's not stable. It's oh man. I'll know it as soon as I see it. Companion. God. Bit focus, that's the one. Yes, I agree. Companion download. I'm pretty sure. This is Mac ARM. Interesting that they call it Mac ARM instead of Mac M1. I wonder how many people know that this is an ARM-based processor. Like that doesn't track with the rest of Apple's branding and whatnot. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so I think I have enough. I think I have enough to just kind of drop this right here in the middle, and then I'll just kind of loop that around here. Good night, Shenandoah Smith. Alrighty. That should be downloaded. Companion. I think I can. And we'll bring, oh yeah, that's right. Companion runs. Okay, we'll open it. And it runs up here. Launch GUI. Okay, next. Okay, yeah, we'll turn all of that off. I don't need the companion's been updated. Cool. So then we're going to go to Surfaces. Okay. Oops. Get out of that. Buttons. Connectors. Sorry, you guys got to wait for me to... I wish I could share this. Add a connection to an Atom switcher. What else do we have? We have a... Oh, that's all right. Edit this. And, oh, hey, I found it. Save that. Buttons. Regular button. Text, we're going to call this cam1. Cool, it's coming up. Press action. All of this is fine. ME set program input, add, done. ME1, oh, this is so much nicer than before. Cam1. Haha, cool. Regular button. Oh, it's so much nicer. They did a really great job with this. ME1. Ugh. Cam2. Oops, I gotta call this Cam2. Not Cam23, but Cam2. And regular button, Cam3. Y'all. So the nice thing about this, for those who don't know what's going on, is I'm creating a remote controller that allows me to like select my camera, select the wide camera, and I can just jump to it right in program, right? So I can get wherever I need to get to, and if data's not here, I can really easily punch to that. And then directly beneath these buttons, I'm going to put the computer screens. Actually, I'm not even going to call these Cam1, Cam2, Cam3. I'm going to call these, this is Jamie. This is Jared. J-A-R-D. Let's do font size 14, 18. No, 24 and breaks it. Show it. So we'll do 24. 18. Jared to Jamie. Actually, I need to zoom out of that camera a little bit. Let's see if we can do that on here. Okay, shall we? No. Nope. But I can. Can I not? Oh, I can do that. Okay. All right. All right, I think we're doing pretty good. We've got control of systems. So we're in a good spot there. The computers are up. We can't actually show them on the air, but like maybe soon. I've got a launch on Friday, so maybe I can get out a little bit earlier to try to get some of that going. But I think this is a good spot for us to be in for, oh, you know what? I need Casper CG. I need builds. Casper. You know, maybe I can just, well, let me go back to companion. Let me go back to companion. Here we go. Let's close out of that. Oh, hey, I can just use the web interface too. That's nice. What was I doing? Oh, I want this to be, this is, what's his name, Ryan? That needs to be 18. ME1. This needs to be back one. Oh. There we go. Sweet. Cool. So now I can get him, and then I want, we're going to call that regular. We're going to give this a background color of red. We're going to give it a background color of blue because that's obnoxious. There we go. And we're going to say program input. We don't want any of these. We want it to be right. And then I'll program Ryan to be over there automatically. Then I can cut between us and him. I can go to him. Pretty easy. Jamie, me, Jared. I think my camera needs to zoom out a little bit. Cool, that's all good. And then I need to have Casper CG. And actually what I need to do is I need to connections, Casper CG server, add, terminal ping. Well, that seems like that's in the DHCP scope, but we'll pretend. Buttons, and we're going to put these down here. Regular button. And this is browse Casper C. Casper play channel 1 layer 10 clip. Oh, I don't want it to be a clip though. Oh, it moved out of that folder. Okay. And then how do I add another? I don't actually know how to add another item. So we landed on this. I've got control of the system from here now. I can go to this. So I can't, oh, hold on. I can do it from here. So switcher, super source 1, box 2 needs to be. And this is pretty close to what it would actually be, but it would be that. So that way we are in the shot as is Ryan, and then we can bounce back to this, go to that. So whenever he has something interesting to say, we can go to the shot pretty easily. And then it's not really taking up the rest of the stuff. And so if he's not talking, he's not on set, but he's still kind of a part of the show. And like everyone, this feels better. Like there's better flow. I think everything's nice and clean. We get Grogu on the set, which is nice. What I'm trying to figure out is how to get, so I just realized that I got OneDrive kind of half working with the system, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it fully working with the entire. Can I do regular button? What I don't understand is clip. Okay, I got that. Press actions. And then I want it to be, oops. Minute delay, 250 milliseconds. ME1, we're going to select, and this is going to break everything. DDRA. Oh. Although it did not play the clip I was expecting it to play. Maybe it's just. Maybe it's on the wrong layer. Maybe it just doesn't want to work. Nah, I don't know. There I am. Yeah, so I like the touch of color. I like that the microphones are still working, but they're not taking up as much of the room. This just feels a little more intimate, a little bit nicer. I'm not sure I like that light bar in the background. End statement. Like, I don't know what else to do there other than I'm not sure I like it. Hang on. Shits and giggles. Let's just do this. That doesn't really do much. Doesn't do much, right? My camera needs to zoom out. Let's get that going. Let's get this framed up nicely. Make sure we can. Grogu poking it in the background. All right. Right. I think this. Oh yeah, I got plenty of headroom. Yeah, this is better. Right. Can talk to this camera. Yeah, I could hang on the ceiling. I'm not sure that the color was adding much, really. I don't know. Nah. Whew. And then, so Dado, one of the things you may have missed is part of the reason for these computers is the plan is to be able, I'm going to install the NDI webcam, or excuse me, screen grabbing utility here and get 2 NDI decoders back in the engineering room. And then what that will do is get us the full resolution screen of this into the switcher. So you'll have my screen, you'll have Jared's screen, and then Ryan can share his screen, and you've got your screen, and you're going to have a Mac Pro so that you can be doing other things on the Mac Pro that are not going to air. And that will allow us to, if I'm mentioning something, we don't need to wait for you to call it up, right? That allows me the opportunity to be like, oh, hang on, there's a thing that I saw. I can really quickly look down, kind of work on it down here. Yeah, stuff like that. And then this is a little bit, this is nice because, yeah, right? And then from here, instead of having the iPads, I can be like, oh, cool. And I can do it right from my interface on my screen. So all of this kind of seems, I don't know, it's going to take me a minute before I can get those NDI systems. Hopefully not too long, but I need to order them and bring them in. I wanted to make sure all of this worked. This concept worked, and I could get these things on set before I went and I spent, $3,000 more on Sparks or whatever it's going to cost. I don't think it's that bad, but maybe I think they're $1,200 each. It's about $3,000 after tax and whatnot. So yeah, that'll send audio and video out of this computer into the system. You'll be able to bring it up on the board so everyone has a video input, so we can all have a conversation and we all have computers and things that we're working on. I still feel like the set's working, I think it looks pretty decent. Let me see how it looks on my phone. No, it's not bad. Call this. I think I can do, what camera is this? Camera 2. Color's not bad, but maybe we bring it up a bit more. That feels nice. Go to my camera. This is the jammy cam. Yeah, that looks good. Go to camera 1. That's the Jared cam. I think we can just simply match those settings. Oh. I think that looks decent. Make sure that the oranges look decent. The nice thing about an iPhone is that the screen is actually fairly well color calibrated. The downside is this looks pretty dark, right? This almost looks black when in reality it's purple, but I think that might just be the way the light's playing off of it. But I think the splash of color works well. I think it looks nice. Good evening, Jared from Norway. All right, are we done? This it's after 10 o'clock. I've done a pretty massive... Dada, if you thought it was dirty in here before, I made it so much worse. So much worse. Like, so much worse. So much worse. Yeah. Right? Bring in Ryan. Hey, Ryan, what are you something, something? I gotta look this way. Ryan. No. No, Ryan. Yeah. Like this? More like this. No, Ryan. No, actually, basically, I look at Dud, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Right? Okay, let's save this as a startup state. Custom Zoom room. Oh, I mean, it's... when you have Zoom rooms as opposed to the regular Zoom, right? So this is not the Zoom client. This is the Zoom room application designed for like conference rooms. It is, you have to pay extra for that. But when you do that, you actually have full control over the room, including multiple screens. So this is actually a 3-screen system. We can pin guests to specific screens, full screen. We can do a lot of really cool things. And so, yeah. Need a tennis, because I got to turn, actually, I think I need to turn like this. I'm actually pointed not at you, because you're over here. I'm actually pointed at the corner of the wall. If I look at the corner, I'll paste a picture of Ryan in the, because I think if I look this way, I can be like, Ryan. I can be like, Ryan. No. Right? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? This. No. 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 Right? Look at the falcon painting. That's further over. Okay, so no. 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 That was the falcon painting. Oh yeah, I'm totally going to get a picture of his face, print it out, and stick it wherever he is. It's going to be amazing. Both work. I think the corner's easier because this is overextending. So if I can go here and I can be like, no, no, this is actually really nice because like this is an easy extension. I don't know how it looks. I can't see myself on camera. This is 2 sound foams over. So the corner, here's the falcon painting. Here's the corner of the wall. And here's 2 sound foams over. No. No. Right? Okay. Am I done? I feel like I'm done. I feel like this was a fun exercise. Jared is going to be very surprised. He's going to love his orange computer, though. He even has an orange keyboard. Yeah, I don't want to turn my back on the camera. I want to be like right here. Yeah, I think this one. Right? Be like, no. Because now my face is still kind of just no. No. Gotta be back here. No. 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 Or Ryan. If you're going to get video of trains, I would like to see a train in your train videos. Right? I'm not complete profile, and I think that's okay. I don't need to be complete profile. I just need to be like I'm looking at him. Right? And this looks like I'm looking at him. Jared says, please say happy birthday to my girlfriend/wife, Anna. Is it girlfriend or wife? Is it girlfriend or wife? And happy birthday, Anna. And is it girlfriend or wife? Do you know? Who knows what the relationship is? Do you? Does Jared know? But yeah. Right? Be like, Ryan. Enough escalators. Show me a train. Right? and I have to hold my hand back. I can't go, when I go over, I can't go any further than basically the end of this piece right here. So I have to be like, because I want to be like, no, but my arm's out of the shot. So I have to be like, no, and uncomfortably keep it close to me. How dare you? No. Have a good night, juggling lessons. Okay, I think I've got that down. We've got this down. I still have work to do, right? So gotta get the, yeah, keep it tight. I gotta get the, I gotta get more software installed over here. I gotta get Casper CG up and working. I feel like we got audio and video flowing, so at a minimum we can have a show. This seems to look nice. It works really well. It's nice and cozy. It feels decent in studio, so I'm happy there. The lighting seems to be decent, although I wish it was a little bit better. You're welcome, Anna. And I think that's it. I think we're done. Yeah. We're in a good spot. I'm going to call it here. Thank you, everyone. It was a really long time. We've been on the air for almost 4 hours. But I think we got a lot of really cool stuff done. I'm really happy with how this all turned out. And I got to get more, I got to get the iMac Pro for data working in the control room. I got to get the NDI stuff working for out here. But we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I'm really, really excited. So on that note, everyone have a good night. And and it doesn't matter. I can't leave yet anyhow because I'm not logged in to shut off the stream. So I have to sit here awkwardly. I have to go to, I'm in Jamie's Bits, so I have to go to the Go Live. Hi. See, it's Jamie's Bits, so I don't have to do the weird hey, what's a fun little factoid that I'm going to cut you off in the middle of? On Jamie's Bits, I just say goodbye. Although, sometime I would like to talk about, not be doing a tomorrow upgrade or something. And I do actually want to talk about, some of my views on transgender stuff and some of the weird stuff going on inside of my own community, outside of my community, blah, blah, blah. So on that note, have a good night, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Or Friday. I'll see you Friday. Friday.